Hey everybody, it's Cheryl, and welcome to Granny Knows Sports, at least football and basketball. What is today? December 15th, 2020, Tuesday. Couple things today. I've got a couple real fun subjects for you, so I hope you'll think about what's going on and maybe have some input. I also know that most of the people that watch these videos do so because they love me and feel a little obligated. But share it, guys. Come on. You got to know people who like sports. So share it with those that you know. Maybe we can get enough people in here to get some good conversations going. So, first thing, is it just me, or can kickers not make extra points anymore? I don't know how many kickers missed extra points yesterday. Unbelievable. And the week before, almost as bad. So I know they moved the spot back, but that was a few years ago. So they should be used to that by now. So I don't know what's going on, but it really is affecting some of these games, these missed kicks. So I don't know, guys. You need to concentrate on the extra points and make them. Weird. My favorite news, of course, is that, as I promised you, Buffalo beat Pittsburgh this season, or this weekend. Unfortunately, the thing that would have made it wonderful is if Cleveland had been able to beat Baltimore. They tried. They just weren't able to pull it off. But let me check everybody's records here. This leaves Cleveland Pittsburgh at 11-2, Cleveland at 9-4. Pittsburgh's last three games are the Bengals, the Colts, and the Browns. I'm going to give them the Bengals, but I'm not going to give them the Colts nor the Browns, which will leave them with a final record of 12-3. The Browns have the Giants, the Jets, and the Steelers, and I'm giving them all three of those games, which would make them... I'm wrong. Oh no, 12-4. Okay. Which would make them 12-4, so they would be a game back. So that's right. So if Cleveland could beat Pittsburgh in the final game of the year, they would both have the same record in the division. Unfortunately, Pittsburgh has the better conference record, so they would win the division and get the home field advantage. But I feel like Cleveland's in the playoffs this year. They're going to have 12 wins on the season. I'm so excited for them, and I hope they do well in the playoffs. Last thing is going to take a little bit of time, but this weekend starts the college championship games, and there are 10 of them. And I assume they're all going to be played. I haven't heard anything different yet. I also assume that there are going to be bowl games. That based on the outcome of these games, people are going to get invited to bowl games. And bowl games are going to be interesting this year because one of the reasons teams get invited to bowls in some cases is because of the people they bring with them. Their fans that follow them and spend a lot of money in these cities. That's not going to happen this year. So, does that change who gets invited to a bowl game? Because there's not going to be any audience? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I told you I'm real interested in the bowl games. Hey, there's Bailey Boodles. Hello, Bailey Boodles. But here are the games. These are the championship games. The USA Conference has University of Alabama at Birmingham at Marshall. MAC has Ball State at Buffalo. The Pac-12 has Oregon at USC. The Big Ten, of course, has Northwestern at Ohio State. The Big 12 has Oklahoma at Iowa State. The Sun Belt Conference has Louisiana at Coastal Carolina. The ACC, and this is a good one, has Clemson at Notre Dame. Well, versus they don't play at Notre Dame, a neutral site. But both of those teams are in the top four. One of them's got to lose. Are they going to drop out of the top four? If they do, or when they do, and I know they're talking about a lot of teams that could take that fourth spot, but I'm still a big fan of it being Cincinnati. So we'll see what happens in the Notre Dame Clemson game. The Mountain West is Boise State at San Jose State. The American Conference is Tulsa at Cincinnati. And the SEC is Alabama at Florida. So all those games are happening this weekend. I hope you get a chance to read or watch all of them. If you want to read, buy my book. But I think there are going to be some fun games. There's certainly some great games in here. Now we just have to keep our fingers crossed that they actually all get played. In the meantime, we'll see what happens. NBA's back doing preseason right now. I've caught a couple games, or at least part of a couple games, but I haven't gotten real into watching what's going on. Although I think I heard Harden is still holding out. But again, I didn't care the last time I was on here, and I don't care this time. But that's getting ready. They're going to start up next week for the season, and they're going to have a big Christmas Day extravaganza of basketball. So I usually watch that, and that's when I'll get an idea of who's going to be doing what. So NBA's back. College basketball's back. Conference games should be starting after Christmas. Again, with basketball, college basketball, that's when I get involved, is when the conference games start through the NCAA tournament. So that's coming up too. So we'll have some time to talk about that. In the meantime, as I said, share this with your sports friends. We want to get some conversations going. Have a good week. I'll see you probably in a couple days. Till then, bye-bye.